So, it has come to my attention there were actually a couple of bits of exposition in this game that I missed. For one thing, the three statues that we found on Crescent Island had inscriptions on them that explain a little more about the goddesses and the espers. The statue on the left, if you examine it using A, says, "The birth of magic. 3 goddesses were banished here. In time they began quarreling, which led to all-out war. Those unlucky humans who got in the way were transformed into espers and used as living war machines." Then if you examine the statue on the right, the goddesses finally realized that they were being laughed at by those who had banished them here. In a rare moment of mutual clarity, they agreed to seal themselves away from the world. With their last ounce of energy, they gave the espers back their own free will and then transformed themselves into stone. Their only request was that the espers keep them sealed away for all eternity. And then the statue in the middle says, "The espers created these statues as a symbol of their vow to let the goddesses sleep in peace. The espers have sworn to keep the goddesses' power from being abused." Well, we saw how well that worked out, didn't it? Another thing that we learn, if we go up north when we're in Vector, that area with the soldiers patrolling around that I didn't want to go to, because they'd get into a fight. Well, if you avoid the soldiers, you can go into a pub there, and one of the drinkers there will tell you that Kefka was infused with Magitech, but the process drove him insane. His mind snapped. Another man up there, not in the pub, but a thief at the end, will tell you that General Leo refused to be infused with Magitech and that he is a warrior's warrior. It's nothing major, but just a little exposition that I neglected to get. So I thought I'd tell you about that now. Hey guys, Penadaily here, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy Detective Conan. In the last episode, we finished off the Fanatic's Tower, and I did a bunch of other things off-screen, which I'd like to talk about now. First and foremost, I went to Zen, bought a new sneak ring, and then went and stole impal birds off of the Montedea by taking Agasa, the Chibi, Kudo, and Kaito. Gave Kudo and Kaito each a sneak ring and just let them at it. That gave me, basically, that let me get an impal bird, which I came here, bet for a cat hood, and bet for another merit award. So now I have 3 merit awards. I also bet a bunch of rename cards, or bet a bunch of elixirs to get rename cards to get Marvel shoes. And I also got a bunch of Genji shields. Oh, and I went and stole Nutkin suits on the Veldt the same way. Well, really, excuse me. I started with that, and it was too much trouble, so I went to Ozer's mansion and wound up stealing Chocobo suits off of the vendors, which I then upgraded here all the way to Genji armor. Now I'm going to show you how you get Genji shields. You have to bet Thunder shields, and I'll also show you how you get Thunder shields. Alright, you can steal Genji gloves off of... Rats, I can't remember. I'll look it up, and I'll put it in the thing. Okay, so save game position. Point is, you can steal Genji gloves. Care to fight in the Coliseum? Crud, no thanks. I need to check my equipment, because I actually... That's not what I want. That's what I need to check. Okay, we're going to put a wall ring on Ron. Let's see if I remember. Hopefully, I think this is good for either one. Let's try this again. File. Save. Care to fight in the Coliseum? With pleasure. Alright. So there are 2 ways, actually, to get a Genji shield. We can either bet a Genji glove, of which we had 3. You can also steal them. And, like I said, I didn't actually bother with that. Excuse me, I did. I've got 1 Genji glove still equipped, and then we're gonna bet this Genji glove. And we can fight the Hema fight. So, Ron. I don't think she actually needs this. This guy is not very dangerous. I have ridiculously high M block and a ribbon, so as long as she doesn't use freaking Runic, we're fine. Bet that hurt. Didn't actually do any... stop using Runic, Ron. But he's poisoned or cursed or whatever. And he hurt himself, so that's nice at least. Ron. Yeah, this is the only problem. The other thing you can do is bring, like, Edgar. Which is pretty nice. But as you see, he's dead. So we got a Thunder Shield. Good. We're going to save. File. Save game position. Slot 1. Now the other one we're going to do, with pleasure, this is the other way to get a Thunder Shield. Do you remember way back in Umaro's Cave, we got a gauntlet from one of those chests? If you don't remember, trust me, we did. So, yeah, Ron again. Yeah, the Vectigoyle. We're fine. We're defended against most of his attacks and have really high M blocks. So as long as Ron, just attacks him, we're pretty much fine. Wow. Okay, that was easier than I expected. Okay. File. Save. Again. This one's going to be a bit more tricky. Relics. Relic. There are 2 ways to do this. Equip. We are going to equip you with a safety bit. This is the... Okay, optimal equipment change. Stunner. No, I think I'm going to give you the Striker. Everything else should be fine. Let's see. What shield does he have? Yeah, Crystal Shield. Well, actually, yeah, that should be fine. With pleasure. I probably should. I'll go back. If this doesn't work, I'll go back and give him the Aegis Shield. So, now we have 2 Thunder Shields. I want to keep one of them. It will be very useful. But the other one we can upgrade into a Genji Shield. And you could fight him with Kid, or a Kai. I like a Kai with the Memento Ring, or Kaito with the safety bit. Because, of course, with Kaito, you can customize his attacks. And if you put the Striker on him, that will happen. Right. So that's all I needed to do there. So yeah, now we're going to change his equipment. We're going to change him back to the Aegis Shield for now. And the Greatest. Normally he can only wear the Tau robe. That's the best. Yeah, okay. Get out of my way, dude. I need to leave. Normally the best thing he can equip is the Tau robe. Which, yeah. But if you give him the Merit Award, that can seriously up him. So I gave him the Merit Award, and let's see. Yeah, okay. Oh, dang it. Yes. Okay, let's try this again. Yes, I want to change party members. I know Agasa is going to need, Agasa needs that Thunder Shield, and somebody here needs that Genji Shield. Chibi? Let's see here. Equip. Agasa. Equip. Thunder Shield. No, Chibi has a Genji Shield. Somebody needs a Genji Shield. I'll probably go. I gave Heiji the 3rd Merit Award. Because otherwise his defense sucks royally. Okay, so there's one more thing we didn't actually discuss. And I've never talked to Kudo. As long as there are people who will need to be protected, I'll fight. Yes. Alright, well, let's see. I know you don't get a Genji Shield. And let's see. You've got the Paladin Shield right now. I think you've got a Genji Shield. Maybe it's you? Let's see. Equip. No, you've got a Genji Shield. Maybe I have all the Genji Shields I need. That's certainly possible. Well, I'll deal with that later. There is one other thing I want to do before we deal with the tower, and that is Kogoro. I'm not going to be using him. I'm not. I also got a bunch of rages for Yaiba, by the way. I picked up the Toe Cutter Rage, which will be very useful. And a couple of others. Let's see. hate not knowing who... Okay. I think a Kai has a Genji shield. Hakuba, I know you got a Genji shield. You got a Genji shield. Ron gets a Force shield because she doesn't need a Genji shield. Maybe I just didn't. We already checked I. Hakuba, just, you know... I'm taking this group out of the... Don't need the chibi, so, let's take... Heiji. Alright. I am going to take this group out... lift off. And we're going to go to the Veld, where I am going to show off all of Kogoro's sword techniques, because I'm not going to be using him in the final dungeon. I'm taking Kaito instead. He's just... I'm sorry to Kogoro, but he's just really not worth it. Honestly, it's probably, if you want to get use out of him, do his 2 quests first. Let's see. Defend. 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 Crud. X. Fight. Blitz. Let's see if that worked. I don't think it did. Jump. Oh, it did. Okay. I forgot to give him a sword. Better do that. Yeah, he's not equipped. Because... yeah. Yep, good puppy. I love it when your dog savages people. Yeah, okay. Let's equip him and give him a sword, because I want to show off his sword techniques, because I'm not... we'll give him a Tempest. I'm gonna give him a Crystal Shield, because like I said, Plumed Hat and Crystal Mail. He doesn't really need much defense. Alright. So now I'm gonna show off his sword techs. The 4 we unlocked. Alright. X. Sword tech. Okay, so we've been through the first 4. So, we'll start with this one. Good puppy. I love that dog. Let's see. Empowerer. This is basically a drain. And yeah, in the Japanese it's dragon. As you can see, it does. Let's see. Just passing on Kogoro's stuff until it, you know. No. Okay, now we're gonna use... Yeah, I know I'm taking some damage, but... In the GBA, I believe they've made it so that you don't have to wait for it to charge up before you select it. You have to wait... Stunner, which is basically like a Kai's weapon, I think. Yeah, but it does some nasty damage. It'll also cast Stop. So, we've got those 2. Oh, look who it is. Well, yeah, okay, just, no, you get to defend. Heiji gets to use a Blitz. That should be fine. Okay, fight. Ooh, I shouldn't have done that, oh well. I got a bunch of Marvel shoes. I really need to, you know, mess with everyone's equipment. Sword tech. We'll see if, you know, oh, great. Yeah, that's the problem, is because he's undead. Well. Alright, so we'll get number 7 in. Quadra Slice. It's basically like Quadra Slam, but does more damage. Blitz. There we go. Defend. For now. I don't want to use, yeah. And we get a behemoth suit. Not that we need it. I don't want to use his ultimate attack on that guy just because this will be more interesting. Oops. Yeah, they come... Yeah, okay. So we're gonna... You... Because we're going to charge up for his ultimate attack. It's going to take a while. Luckily. Doom. He's vulnerable to it too. But yeah, that's the only problem with this attack is it does take a while. Ow, I hope that doesn't kill anybody. It did, crud. Alright, well, jump. Blitz. There we go. Magic. Cure. Actually, life. We'll see if this works. I mean, it should. Blitz. There we go. Senior behemoths are a pain. Alright, so yeah. Let's try that again then, shall we? Really don't need the behemoth suits. But yeah, you can see why it's ridiculously easy to pick up behemoth suits. Magic, Cure 2, Kokoro. Alright, let's do this. Run into somebody else, and I'll get his last thing off. Can you imagine grinding to this? Oh, look who it is! Okay, we're gonna defend. This is gonna be interesting. Defend. Sword attack. This is gonna take a while. Luckily, Akai is, strong against Pearl. Oh, boy. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Okay, good. Magic. Cure 2 on Kogoro. This is Cleave. Missed. It's an what it is basically X Zone. So I'm going to basically try it one more time. Yeah, I should have had Heiji cast mute. Oh well. Yeah, this guy is a real jerk. Fine. Let's... There we go. Screw it. Bum rush. You magic... You don't even have, magic cure 2. Magic life. Yeah, okay, this is a thing. Magic. You have mute, don't you? You do. Cast mute on this dork. And hopefully Kogoro won't die. Yeah. Ow. Okay, let's see. Magic. Life. Jeez. Yeah, this is gonna be a thing. I will probably, you know, have Akai just try and kill it with instant death here in a second, but... Yep. That was ridiculous. That was just... This is... But you get the idea. Cleave is basically... It's like a... It's a physical X-Zone spell. It can be useful. But... Well... Oy. What a mess. Well, screw it. Just die. Oh, great. Pearl Lance. Well, that was... You know what? Screw it. Can't run away. Great. Let's see. You're gonna fight. Hakuba is going to... crud. I don't actually have... just drill this. Hakuba's going to die. Akai is just going to keep trying to kill this thing, I guess. I will be back when I'm out of this mess. That was stupid. Oh well, let's see. Right. Well, we're gonna ditch Kogoro. Let's see. So anyway, you get my point. Change party members. Yes, Shiho. I do want, let's see, Akai, Hakuba, and Heiji, because, oh, wait. everybody's healed up. That's nice. Okay, then. Well, if that's the case... Anybody else need healing? Sometimes they do. No. Good. Alright, then. Well, in that case, it is time to head off to Kefka's Tower. Oh, boy. Especially since I'm going to actually cut all of that out. So, yeah, there's only one way to get to Kefka's Tower. I'm going to probably have to use... It's in the middle of the continent. That's Zen. Yeah, okay, here. So, that was not what I wanted to do. Make like you're gonna set down on it. Right, we're going in! It's time to break into Sangria's domain. What's wrong? Ron? The statues give the Espers the magical energy they need to live. If we destroy the statues, what'll happen? I'm really not sure, but... the Espers, and magic too, will most definitely disappear from this world. And then... what will happen to Shiho? Yeah. But... we're still gonna do it. Okay, so we're gonna make parties. First party is gonna be Heiji, Kudo, Agasa, and I. Which is, well, that actually is pretty appropriate. And the thing is, Heiji makes up for Kudo's low offense. Kudo has some... but Kudo still has some nasty tricks. Agasa, of course, has a ton of abilities. This one is going to be Shiho, Hakuba, Akai, and Yaiba. And some of this is also because of things we're going to meet along the way. So, and then over here we're going to have Kid, Ron. Actually, let's put Ron here. And move you around there. Okay. There we go. And you get, yeah, Ron, Kid, Chibi, and Kaito. Ron is surrounded by clones. We are not taking Kogoro or Umaro. And now we're jumping. And here we are on Kefka's Tower. It's basically, and you will see that it really is made up of a ton of things. The statues are up ahead. Divide into 3 groups. We already did. Use the Y button to switch between them. Yeah, we're already... that's the X button. But I do want to check everybody's equipment right now. Okay, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Let's check relics. Kudo. Genji Glove and Sneak Ring. I'm actually going to move that. I got a ton of Marvel shoes. I basically am going to give everybody Marvel shoes unless they have to. Optimum equipment changed. No, I'm going to give the Valiant knife back. Let's see. Okay. It's in some ways it's better. Heiji. He's got the Merit Award and the earrings right now. I'm going to give him the Marvel shoes until such time as he really needs to be doing magical damage. Optimum equipment changed because he's got the Merit Award. No, you get the Tiger Fangs, you don't get the Stunner. Let's see. Back to the relics. Agasa has the Economizer and the earrings right now. Yeah, he's keeping the Economizer, Marvel shoes. And she has earrings, but she's also going to get Marvel shoes. I got enough Marvel shoes that everybody can have some. Okay, and we're going to equip Espers on people, I guess. Really the only person who really I want to have one is, Esper dude. Is Agasa. I want him to have, Raiden. To cast X Zone, basically. Other than that, I'll deal with it as the time comes. Okay, so Y. Okay, Shiho here. Let's see. We're going to go through everybody's equipment. Well, actually, first I'm going to go through everybody's relics. She's got Marvel Shoes and Sprint Shoes right now. That's fine. Dragon Horn and Dragon Goon Boots. Memento Ring and Marvel Shoes. Good. Merit Award and a Hero Ring. I'm going to give you Marvel Shoes. Again, I'll probably... but there are so many nasty enemies here. I really, really want... Okay, you don't... You get to keep the stunner. I'm giving him the Paladin shield for now. I'll probably move that around, which is another reason to have a Genji shield. Atma weapon and Genji shield. Aha! I knew somebody needed a Genji shield. There. Alright, you get the stunner. It is your ultimate weapon. Okay. So, they're all fine, and I don't really know about, let's see, Espers. See, you've got Tritalk. I'm not really going to bother with Espers right now. And then we're going to switch to this other group, and I'm going to go over equipment again. And then I'm actually going to save. So, because, yeah. Okay, Ribbon and Wool Ring. Let's move that one off and just give you Mithril, or Marvel Shoes for now. He's going to have the Offering. It allows him to do damage, and Marvel Shoes. Dragon Hoon, yep. Merit Award, and you get the Marvel Shoes also for now. They're really good. Now, Optimum Equipment change. Fine. Equip Greatest. Crystal Shield. The Crystal Shield is optimum because it gives him more defense, but the Aegis Shield gives him more M-Block, which is really kind of what we want. Illumina, Force Shield, Mystery Veil. Noticed she's got maximum M-Block. He's got Doom Darts and straight Genji stuff. Chibi has high defense because he's got the Snow Muffler and the Genji Shield with the Circlet, so he's fine. And is anybody interested in skills? Espers, Phoenix, Esper, Chibi. Let's see. Put Chibi on Bismarck just cuz. Not so much to learn any spells, but alright. Now I'm going to go back to Group 2, because that's who we're going to set off with. But I'm actually going to stop here. In the next episode, I'm actually going to take on Kefka's Tower. Oh, and if you want to go back to the airship, just jump onto that crane. But because you could come here much earlier in the game and raid it with, as long as you had Mog with the, or Chibi with the Moogle charm. Shouldn't it be a Chibi charm? Because you wouldn't have any random encounters and thus wouldn't get fish slapped by the enemies. But we're not doing that, so I'm going to call it here for now. And in the next episode, we will finally take on the Tower of Sangria. Thank you for joining me for Let's Play Final Fantasy Detective Conan, and I will see you in the next one. Have a great day.